a new goal for finance needs to be agreed upon at this COP. The old goal, which was decided in 2009, was before the Paris Agreement, and it was decided at that time to have 100 billion a year, which is highly inadequate today and also hasn't been delivered on. So there's a really strong need for a collective agreement on a new finance goal, and that's going to be the most important thing decided at this finance COP.
Now developing nations are asking for even more money, $1 trillion a year. What's the likelihood that they will succeed with this? Budgets are tight everywhere.
Budgets are tight, but there's also a need to have more climate action. And most low and middle income countries cannot deliver on that climate action without more finance, even though those are the countries where you have the largest potential for transforming the energy system, because that's where all the infrastructure is going to be built up, that's where the demand is going to grow. So it's really important to get them on the right track now, and the finance is going to be key to get them to pledge to do more. I mean, we really need to scale up at least sixfold on what we have been thinking about as numbers before, and that's for mitigation action alone. That's only for reducing emissions. We also need to provide funding for adapting to the climate impacts that we're increasingly seeing playing out today in the world, with more floods, more droughts, and so on and so forth.
You say it's important that the rich countries in the global north pay more money, the USA or Europe, for example, but you stress that also China and the countries in the Middle East that are living off fossil fuels are paying. Do you think they will agree to do that?
I think the global north needs to take the lead on this. They have been historically responsible for most emissions. They have an ability to pay. So if they take the lead on this and promise to deliver more in terms of climate finance, then others will follow.
So are you saying without an agreement we can't reach the Paris Agreement?
Yes, there's a huge risk that we may not achieve the Paris Agreement without sufficient funding